Ever wondered what the Bible's really all about? Let me take you on a 5-minute journey through one of the most influential books in human history. It all starts with creation. In Genesis, God creates everything in 6 days: the universe, earth, plants, animals, and humans. But here's where things get interesting. Humans are given free will, and they use it to disobey God by eating the forbidden fruit. This is what we call the fall, and it changes everything. After that, we meet Noah, who builds an ark to save humanity and animals from a great flood. Then there's Abraham, who's willing to sacrifice his own son to prove his faith, though God stops him at the last moment. These stories aren't just ancient tales, they're about trust, obedience, and the power of faith. Moving on, we encounter Moses, who leads the Israelites out of slavery in Egypt. Remember the 10 plagues, the parting of the Red Sea? These amazing events lead to the giving of the 10 Commandments, basically God's rulebook for living a good life. Then we get to the kings. David, the shepherd boy who becomes king and writes beautiful psalms. Solomon, known for his wisdom in building the great temple. But here's the thing, even these great leaders weren't perfect. They made mistakes just like we do. The prophets come next, and they're like God's messengers, warning people to stay on the right path. Isaiah, Jeremiah, Daniel, they're all trying to help people understand that actions have consequences, but also that God's love is unconditional. Throughout all these stories, there's one consistent message. God's trying to restore the relationship with humans that was broken in that garden. It's like the ultimate love story, really. Despite all our mistakes and wrong turns, God never gives up on humanity. And you know what's fascinating? These ancient stories still resonate today. When David faces Goliath, we learn about courage against overwhelming odds. When Joseph forgives his brothers who sold him into slavery, we learn about the power of forgiveness. When Ruth shows loyalty to her mother-in-law Naomi, we learn about dedication and love. The Old Testament might seem like just a collection of ancient stories, but it's really a mirror showing us human nature, our struggles, our triumphs, our need for guidance and love. It shows us that we're not so different from those who lived thousands of years ago. Whether you're religious or not, these stories have shaped our culture, our laws, and our understanding of morality. They teach us about love, forgiveness, justice, and hope, lessons that are just as relevant today as they were when they were first written down. So next time someone asks you what the Old Testament is about, you can tell them, it's the story of humanity's relationship with God, filled with drama, wisdom, and timeless lessons that still speak to us today.